The Honorable Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, says he is committed to the efforts required to break the scourge of failure and achieve historic success in the housing sector. This was made known when he received a delegation from Katsina State, led by the Executive Governor of Katsina State, His Excellency, Dr. Dikko Radda, on Tuesday in Abuja. While recounting the ties that bind himself and the governor of Katsina, Dangiwa commended Dikko for the massive strides that he has recorded since becoming governor, his tireless efforts in improving security, education, agriculture, infrastructural development, and the welfare of the citizens, which he described as a testament to his vision for a prosperous Katsina.
Since independence, Nigeria has struggled to provide decent housing for citizens. Despite numerous plans, initiatives, projects, and institutions introduced over the last 60 years, progress has been very limited. With rapid population growth, these unsuccessful and suboptimal efforts have led to accumulation of a significant housing shortage. Today, the housing sector remains far from where it should be in terms of meeting the needs of millions of Nigerians for decent shelter, while contributing as a catalyst for economic growth, job creation, and poverty eradication. This is the challenge that His Excellency has put on my shoulders. With the grace of Allah, we are committed to putting in the hard work necessary to break the jinx of failure and achieve historic success. As part of our efforts to achieve this, we have outlined a series of housing reform initiatives in line with the renewed hope agenda for housing and urban development of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GSFR. We plan to embark on a stakeholder engagement drive with state governors nationwide towards achieving it. As my dear visionary, progressive, and reform-minded governor, I would like you to consider the rapid implementation of the initiatives, especially in the urban development initiatives that the ministry will have. This includes championing the adoption and passage of mortgage foreclosure laws by the Katsina State House Assembly. This legislative action is key to creating an enabling environment for private sector investment in housing, stimulating economic growth, and providing our citizens with access to affordable housing.
He further encouraged the Katsina State government to deepen collaboration with key housing agencies, including the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, the Federal Housing Authority, and the Family Homes Funds to increase access to affordable housing for Katsina indigents. Reacting, the governor of Katsina State assured the minister of his readiness to collaborate and support urban renewal.
And I want to assure the two honorable ministers that Katsina State, on official note, I'm talking on official note now, that is ready to collaborate with the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Urban renewal is one of the major priorities of our administration. We want to expand our city. As I speak to you today, we are in the process of developing Katsina Master Plan, which has expired for the last 30 years. So urban renewal is one of the major focus of our administration, and affordable housing to staff and other people in the state is also one of our priorities. So we are seeking collaboration with the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development to tap from your experiences to help us in achieving our goal of renewing our cities and towns in the state.
The governor congratulated the Honorable Minister of Housing and Urban Development and the State's Minister of Housing for their well-deserved appointments. He urged the ministry directors and staff to give them maximum cooperation to achieve their mandate.